first, we're going to recognize the codependency as an adaptive pattern that we develop to be safe in our relationships.
Oh,
The
yeah.
upside of it is that we become deeply, deeply attuned to other people and caring about other people's well-being. We want to keep that piece online because that's a really lovely part of it. The downside is that if it's codependency, we're doing it by sacrificing ourselves. We lose touch with ourselves. We don't value ourselves. We don't think there's a room for our needs. We self-abandon. The antidote is we'll just see being a chameleon as one of the many adaptive strategies that we now have online, that I can do people pleasing if I need to. That is an adaptive strategy under stress that I can draw on if I need it. And then the missing element, we just want to bring that system back into balance, is bringing yourself more online and getting more deeply connected to yourself, modeling that for your daughter and encouraging her to do that as well. And how that is going to sound is every time you catch it, you catch yourself putting your own needs aside for someone else, you pause and say, oh, wait a minute, let me just check in with myself. I wonder what I'm needing right now as well. I'm wondering what I'm feeling right now as well. And we start figuring out a way where what I am feeling and needing matters as much as what you are feeling and needing. You could even in your parenting begin reclaiming your no's. Like, have a day with her where we're going to say no to everything and find out what happens when we say no to everything. And, really discover, where did my no go offline? Where and how did I learn that it wasn't safe to say no to people? And for many people, I don't know enough here, obviously, but for many people, that does tap into a little bit of trauma history. Because if you were not allowed to have your own feelings and needs as a child, and you had to abandon yourself and attune to everybody else in a family system in order to stay safe, again, that's going to live in your nervous system. And that's going to be some healing work, because it's one thing to get it consciously and to start understanding it in the roadmap. It's a completely different thing to begin helping our nervous systems not go into habitual and unconscious fear reactions. That, this is a sort of a defense, right? It's a survival response.